into it. Right now I'm currently playing Fortnite, and I was making this the past few days. It's pretty big. I had some help doing the flooring, some bits of the wall, and have some opinions about this. It's pretty much going to be a game where rocket versus cars. People spawn on top of this platform, have a rocket and sniper, try to kill people with it. Little garages will have, I guess, 4 cars on each side because of the capacity is acting weird in here. I'm going to delete that and delete that. And this one too. There we go. Now they spawn in. So 1, 2, 2. Oh. I need to put on 8 grid? Is that it? Yeah, 8 grid. I think that one's perfect, right? Yeah, there we go. 4 cars, 4 spawners there. But, pretty much, this is going to be, like, replicated 3 times there and on the other side. Plus, on this side as well. And I don't know what's going to be on the very ends of the game. Probably, like, a ginormous version of those or whatever. Or trees, I don't know. Or the Kevin the Cube, that works. But I can have Kevin the Cube floating up there though. Have him hang by chains? That could be a possibility. But anyway, it's pretty much modifying the whole thing while I'm playing. And there's like little details like this, like 2 ramps flipped on each side and having these 2 little walls on the corner to making this kind of design. Then having the sword be here. I do like the sword idea though. I don't know if I should make like an enclosure over it, but I do know that looks pretty good how it is right now. I probably should make it taller though. But I don't know what I should do for a ramp design though. That's something I had to learn. But a friend of mine tried to use these things. Didn't turn out well. I wasn't even expecting it was going to go out well anyway. But besides all that, I'm going to do my best to try to make this pretty good. I was thinking using this, but now I look at these, I don't know. It could work, but also could be a pain and behind, so I don't know. But I'm going to try to do stuff. And I feel like it's going to be pretty good, but it's going to be a real pain in the neck to actually place all these down, because if you just oh wait, I don't have it on that specific thing. If you just have the building where you like select and select, when you use this, it makes the build just slightly higher. I don't know if you can tell on walls. Yeah, there you go. That little light right between them is just a little difference between the builds, which makes things offset by a significant amount. If you're like placing down walls or the flooring and etc. It just makes it worse. Now, if I did this whole thing with this select thing, this would probably work, but I'd rather just place everything manually because it just works better. I don't know if I should have all these dancing guys being the same too. I was thinking having them different, but I'm not exactly for sure if that'll look nice or having different guys will make it unique on each display. Like on this row here, it will just have this character. Next one can be Peely for the next row, and etc. I don't know what exactly I'm going to go with, but I do know for certain that it's going to be a long process doing all this. And I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I hope you guys actually enjoy seeing me doing this. And who knows, this might actually become really famous and actually do good because, well, it's a pretty cool design. And what actually got me into making this is actually I played Rocket vs. Cars. Someone made one, but the only issue was that the actual map had some not really good type of designing on its functions with the one with the ramps, because yeah, they work, but you have to literally boost on the ramp, because if you just boost and drive on there, you're not going to get that high. You have to continuously boost what matter what, which it wasn't necessarily bad, it was just some people don't know how to do that stuff. And I just want one where you can just simply boost and then zoom off. It might not work, who knows. I'm not really that well into making maps, but hopefully this works pretty well. And another thing that I didn't like is how you die if you ram into the walls. You can literally just tap your car barely, destroys the health, and boom, you blow up, and then you die. That's how a lot of times a lot of my friends have been dying inside the game, is because of that. And so I will recreate the game, but a better format for it. And while I'm doing that, I will just vibe to music. Hopefully a friend joins, and hopefully everything goes well, because honestly, I really like this. I've been doing pretty well on this. And another thing, this is like one, two, like 3 times bigger than one of the maps I ever made, which is ridiculous. Like really ridiculous, because I never made something that big. Like all this cramped together is more than what I have inside one of my maps that I ever did, which was the biggest map I ever made. But more into that later. Have to focus on this and actually do good. And I honestly believe this is going to go extremely well. I am also very curious. Oh yeah, there's an example right there. Me and the guy was making this. This type of format seemed okay-ish, but it needs to be longer here and then shortly extends a little bit upwards. Because if you have this area too high, what happens is when the car flies, well, zooming towards here, having this up like that is going to slow down the car and reduce its actual height of using a ramp. Like, if you just cut off right here, that there would do some decent height. Now, if you have that there, that's going to cut 70% of its actual height. Now, if you're just going full throttle and you have this thing perfectly smooth out where it actually extends that height, yeah, it'll do good. It'll do extremely well, but the way how this is designed right now is not going to do good. Which, I'm not the one who made that, it was my friend. He was trying to do something, and yeah. Hmm. I don't know if I should do that though. Right now I'm thinking if I should extend the wall, like have another wall behind this wall, and have it curve and kind of cave the actual map. I'm debating on that. I don't know if that would be good or not. Any opinions? But no one's not on. Okay. Is the U here? Hello? I kinda need an opinion if you're able to hear me. I need to go inside the creative world and kinda get your input on the map that I'm making. Hello? Let me go back to lobby, because I guess it's not loading in her mic or something, I don't know. Fortnite can be glitchy at times. Oh, you must be in game chat actually. Okay, I'm gonna skip this ahead. No, I did not mean for you to turn off. Okay. Now I just have to wait for this lady to get done, where I can actually have her input. Because she's the only one that's online besides the other people, which I have no remembrance of who they are. And then a whole bunch of people offline. And then on PlayStation is my mom. I don't even know if they're actually on. Sonic is with my mother, so no. Most of the time my friends have their things on, so it's kind of hard to tell if they're actually on unless if they're actually playing a match or actually inside the lobby. Oh, that was the Discord noise I heard. He texted me. Okay. Well, I'll just ready up and actually be inside the match because meanwhile they're doing their match of 12 people left, I can just do this. Wait, so that means 30 plus 70? Which is 100 of those gym thingy bobs. That's gonna be hella hard to get. Okay, let's do some more story mode on my Dragon Ball Legends and also do this. Okay, wait, what? I keep on readying you up, so why are you not readying up? It's because that person's inside the match? You better not be shitting me. $16 remaining. Ah, there you are. Okay, I kinda need help on your input on something that I'm making inside Creative. I'm making a map. I don't know if you ever heard of Rocket vs. Cars, but it's pretty much a team being on a platform and center map. There's ramps where cars can able to fly onto the ramp and they have to knock the people off. And I wanted to see if certain ideas would be better than others, and you're the only person that's online right now. So I'm trying to see if you have any input or even want to actually see. I've been actually working on it for the past few days. Oh yeah, I need to give you privileges. Uh, there you go. Okay. So I was curious on the. I'll let you actually look for a few seconds. Okay. So the dancing guy here, I was wondering if I should have him duplicated a whole bunch of times, or should I have different versions of characters dancing? Because I was not exactly sure on how I was supposed to do that. Because I don't know if it'd be too boring having one character dance 10 times on two sides of the map, or have different characters dancing. I was thinking it would be better if I was having them dancing, having two different characters or something, but I wasn't exactly for sure. And I was wondering if I should make like a dome over the walls where they like curve in. If you don't want to talk, you can use the chalkboard thing. I just want to know your input. Okay. Uh, what about the dome part where like covers the like roof area? Because I don't know if I should have it where it's just plain skies and I just have trees or whatever on the background where you can see kind of clovering over it, or should I have it where it's just a rooftop that is very well designed? Because I don't know which one would be better, will be more interesting to have. I was thinking about that actually. Like, does a galaxy theme sound good, or something where it's just normal where you change it like pink, purple, or whatever? Galaxy. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the galaxy one though. Do you know how to do it? UH? Well, I did give you privileges. Oh wait, you're saying it's inside the settings, inside the actual thing. Okay, I got you now. I thought you had to use something for the galaxy theme though. It's definitely not that one. Why max health? Is it inside the top section or something? Do you need to do the other side? Yes, I do need to do the other side. It's pretty much the same thing as that, but copied over. And then I was thinking having like Kevin the Cube on the very end on both sides with some other effects on them. Oh, you're actually gonna help me with that. You might want to turn grid on if you don't have grid on. But thank you for your input though. It's really useful. Oh wait, that's wrong. I messed up on that. But yeah, you can call me Shark, Reaper, or Page. Just depends on wherever you want. Oh yeah, I forgot how to drop on. Oops, easy. I'm presuming you don't know how to turn grid on, right? It's fine. It's just I'm curious if you do or don't know. Because if you don't have grid on while you're using this, it makes the building a lot harder. I do have my settings different, so you have to look for something that says grid snap. Oh, actually it should be first, yeah, grid snap, it should say off, and then you turn it on by hitting the button, and it'll make it easier. LL, it's my ping. Oh. But I have it on Europe servers, so it should be fine. That's the server that I found you on. Wait, let me check. Is your servers on something else? I don't mind changing it. Nah, okay. I think it's that one, right? Yeah. So it's on 2 grid for that particular thing. Nice to know. And then I just do this. Put you... I think that's perfect. Is it too far back? That works for me, I guess. It's hard to tell these ones. Okay. And they're way too high up too. That makes it even harder.